Ciao ragazzi, my name is Anthony. Welcome back to Inter Worldwide. Short video, quick video, but I haven't been here in a quick day, so let's wrap it up in about 4, 5, 6 minutes. Inter kick off what I am calling the real start to the preseason tomorrow, because we start stacking up a few fixtures against sides who are also starting to stack up a few fixtures, and we are quite close to our real fixtures. We're only about 2 weeks away from a season starting, which scares the living shit out of me, to be honest. I'm the absolute daylights out of me that we're starting a new season. But pardon me, we might as well go into it as ready as possible. And I'll tell you what, we're taking on 3 opponents that can get us a little bit ready for the preseason. I swear to God, it beats that preseason tour of Lugano, doesn't it? We're kicking it off at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, Sydney time, 4 a.m. against Monaco. A very good side to play against. I'll be personally excited if Paul Pogba gets any minutes for Monaco. For those of those that don't know, the very funny, embarrassing saga for Paul Pogba returning to Juve a season and a half, 2 seasons ago, got done for doping, has been out of the game, re-signs a professional contract for Monaco recently, cried when he signed the contract. I was happy for him. I was happy for Pogba. I'm not going to sit here and just be an absolute hater for no bloody reason. Why? But the last time we played Monaco, I'm sure we've got very fond memories. We only needed a point to qualify for the knockout stages of the Champions League. Did we get a point? No, we got all 3. We got 3 goals, 3-0. And guess who got 3 goals? Lautaro Martinez. He got what I think was his first Inter hat-trick in the Champions League. And yeah, happy days. We went through to the next round to the Champions League. And we all know how that Champions League season ended. But at that time, it was a good time. Was it not? Was it not? Yes, it was. Overall, Monaco's looks pretty well poised to take on this season. Obviously, it's going to be very hard, if not impossible, to eclipse Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. But there's always room for a challenger or 2. Pogba, I know that he's resumed training. We don't know if he's going to get minutes. He was an unused substitute in their last friendly, which was against Ajax. But he's got to get minutes. He's got to get minutes. So we might actually see him play in this game. So we'll see what happens there. More importantly, in terms of us, in terms of Inter, it'll be our second friendly this preseason. And we're going to go to France. I think, the Stade Louis II, which means the Stadium of Louis II. We will go there and hopefully give the fans something to be happy about. What are some pros about preseason? Well, you get unlimited rotations, you get some water breaks, so you get to see players run with fresh legs, right? You bloody hope so. Chivu'S, who signed permanently with us in July, kicked off training with us. Or did he sign with us permanently late June? I don't know. Kicked off training with us permanently in late July. And fans are happy so far with what they see. They are seeing more of I really don't know how to describe it. There are a couple of charismatic things that Simone Inzaghi lack that Christian Chivu'S looks like he could bring back. This is the first of the real friendlies, because how do you count the under-23s game? We won the under-23s game 7-2. People were very excited. But this next opponent is unbeaten in preseason. They beat Cercle Brugge 1-0. They also beat Coventry 5-0. A goalless draw with Nottingham Forest. And they also beat Arminia Bielefeld 3-0 away in the last week, which isn't too bad. Sorry, in the past week, they've also played back-to-back games. They beat Torino 3-1 and a 2-2 draw away to Ajax in Amsterdam. Guys, Monaco are having a pretty sexy preseason. They're having a decent preseason, which makes them the perfect opponent for Inter tomorrow morning. We're going to get a real run out tomorrow at the Stade Louis II. So let's hope the boys are up for it. What do I want to see tomorrow? Plenty of rotation, plenty of players like Esposito, Bisek, Augusto, Zalewski. Would love to see more of Sucic, of Boni. Yeah, you guys know the usual suspects. Everybody that we know is still out to impress a little bit. Let's see how many minutes that they can get under the belt. Monaco, by memory, I don't have the Ligue 1 table in front of me from last season, but they finished 3, which is 3 in French. See? They finished 3rd in France last season, because I believe Marseille would have finished 2nd to PSG. So we'll be taking on the French side from France in this preseason. There's not much else to say, really. I mean, we can sit here and predict a predicted lineup, but I mean, I don't think Chivu'S going to start with his strongest lineup, and even if he did, it would rotate pretty quickly. I guess another player I'd love to see get a lot of minutes in this preseason would be Davide Fratesi. You know, the rumors are that he's about to sign a new contract, and if that's so, give him the nod in the friendlies as much as possible. Experiment with him as much as possible. Following the game against Monaco, we will take on Monza, who obviously we remember finished last in Serie A last season, so they'll be playing Serie B this season. Unfortunate for them, really unfortunate for them, to be honest. They had a couple of good years in Serie A. To play in second division after that would actually feel like merda, would feel like shit. We take on Monaco on the 8th, obviously tomorrow, and Olympiakos. Let me just double check that. That looks wrong for some reason. Inter versus Monza, it has to be second. I don't know why this article has listed it. Yeah, Wednesday the 13th. So Wednesday the 13th, we are playing Monza at 5 a.m. my time. And then we will come up against Olympiakos. I'm not too sure where. Is this game over? Oh, no, it's at the Miazza, I think. I think that one's at home. We'll be playing that at the Stadio San Nicola in Bari. So not at the Giuseppe Meazza. The Stadio Louis II in Monaco. And then the Stadio Branteo in Monza for the match against Monza on Tuesday the 12th, 9 p.m. regular time. Early morning Wednesday, 5 a.m. for Sydney, Australia time. And then on the 16th of August, only 4 days after that, Saturday, 8:30 p.m. regular time. Probably closer to about 4:30 in the morning Sunday for Sydney time. That's played at the Stadio San Nicola in Bari, Inter versus Olympiakos. Those will be the last 3 games that we play before we take the field officially on the 25th of August at Monday, the 8:45 p.m. regular time, which means that we debut at 4:45 a.m. on a Tuesday, Sydney time, at the Stadio Giuseppe Meazza in Milan, Italy, for Inter versus Torino, which I'm absolutely pumped about. I cannot wait for that. And these are the 3 games to get us ready for that. Building up to the games, I've got nothing really to say. It's 3 friendlies, which means Chivu'S can experiment all he wants. Absolute all he wants. The Monaco game will tell us pretty much how we're going to approach the season, because I think that this is the first sign that you'll see of Chivu'S game plan, Chivu'S blueprint, and the players that he wants to put in those spots. Whether it's at the start of the game, don't pay too much attention to who plays when. Pay more attention to who plays where. Who plays where is a lot more important than who plays when in this situation. I could sit here and go on over and over again, but there's nothing else that I can really add. It was a very enjoyable, quick video. I'm not going to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday to watch a preseason friendly, but I'll be up at 6 a.m. as the full-time whistle goes to see everyone either losing their shit or complimenting the preseason, or what I predict to be a little bit of both. Preseason is still about enjoying things. It's about a bit of fun. Don't take it seriously. I will catch you guys for the next one. My name is Anthony. Forza Inter Worldwide. Ciao.